A major power move, a high-stakes gamble, and now growing doubts. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire situation in the region involving the United States and Iran, it has taken a surprising turn after the enforcement of a naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz under Mr. Donald Trump. Well, after imposing the blockade, the US leadership is now reportedly hinting at possible change in strategy, moving from pressure towards diplomacy. As signals of a second round of talks with Iran, it begins to emerge. The sudden shift in tone, it has raised question about Washington's next move and whether the current approach is achieving its intended result or not. But if you see on paper, the US Central Command, they claim that blockade is actually working effectively, stating that enforcement has been strict and vessels are being closely monitored and turned back. However, reports from the region, they suggest some ships they may have still managed to pass through or maybe bypass the restrictions, creating uncertainty over how strong the enforcement actually is. Well, as doubts grow over the effectiveness of the blockade, Washington's approach appears to be shifting again, with renewed diplomatic signals towards Iran here. Well, this entire thing, it comes at a very sensitive time, as the Strait of Hormuz remains a critical global shipping route affecting oil supply, energy prices, and international trade. The entire situation is also linked to wider regional tensions, though, involving Israel, making the entire geopolitical environment more and more complex. In the end, the current scenario shows a strategy under pressure, with blockade facing scrutiny and diplomacy quietly re-entering the picture. Well, the key question now is whether this was a successful show of strength or maybe beginning of a strategic rethink, as every move in this region, it continues to have global consequences.